What we are doing today, by the way, once we finish this, we will do a little bit more practice on talking, on answering part one. So again, short answers. We will look at some of the vocabulary for that. And then we will continue to look at writing task 2, our introduction to that. And I will get you to do some writing for me. So that is what we are doing for today's lesson.
Teacher, what exercise we got to do again? I just got a call earlier. Hello?
Doing exercise không? Không hiểu.
Dạ. Vâng.
Con không hiểu phải làm gì đúng không?
Chứ ban nãy con có người gọi con ấy.
Không sao. Đấy là cái file thầy đã lốt lên trên bảng đó. Bây giờ con làm bài đi.
Làm bài 2 ấy à? Đúng không?
Und.
Ồ.
Sorry, Mrs. Ha, is there some problem?
No, because Chung Hiếu asked what he needs to do now.
What he needs, but he's done this before.
Teacher.
This is the same as the other weeks.
Sorry, teacher. Now I think you exercise 3.
Nói to con ạ. Nói béo thầy.
Yeah, exercise 3. Exercise 3.
Teacher.
Yes, exercise 3, everyone. Okay. All right, thank you, Viet-Tien. I have your answer. So as soon as you send me your answer, I will mark it. Okay, Viet-Tien, you have got 6 out of 8. 6 out of 8. Wang An, very good. You have 8 out of 8. Wang An, 100%. Very good. Just another couple of minutes on this, everyone, please. Don't want to spend too much time on this.
Yeah.
Thank you, Duk Ang. I have yours now. You are missing one. Huang An, you missed one out. Okay, Duk Ang, you have 5, but you missed one out. That's 6, Chung Hu. You have 6 out of 8, Chung Hu.
Để mình bấm bút của con đi con ạ. Rồi, ok, thank you.
Okay, Nok Ling, you have 4 out of 8. 4 out of 8.
Ngọc Vinh làm bài này vẫn kém thế à?
Ding Ming, please be careful of your spelling. Some of the words you haven't spelled correctly. Just be careful with that. That's good, Ding Ming. You have all the correct words, but some of them are misspelled. Liam, you have 8 out of 8. Very good. 100% Liam. Same for you, Kang Uwen. That's good, Kang Uwen. You have 8 out of 8. Thank you for the missing one. That is correct, Duk Ang. So you now have 6 out of 8, Duk Ang. Ha Ling, you have 8 out of 8. You have 6 out of 8, Jamim. 6 out of 8. Okay, that is everyone. Thank you. All right, we're going to look at the answers now. So congratulations to everyone who got 100%. I'll tell you who those people are. I'll remind you in just a moment. In the meantime, let's check the correct answers. Ding Ming. Ding Ming. Ding Ming, number 19, please. Can you read me number 19?
Number 19 is
Yeah.
equipment.
Yeah, please read the whole sentence. The whole sentence.
Yes, teacher, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Number 19 is equipment.
Yep.
Next is
Can you please read the whole sentence, Ding Ming?
Next is surrounding.
Sorry, Ding Ming, I can't hear you. Can you please read all of number 19?
This hospital has the best medical equipment in Hanoi.
Good. Hospital has the best medical equipment. Equipment is the correct word. Some of you put equipment. Okay, equipment doesn't need an S on the end. Equipment is one of those words that can be singular or plural. Doesn't need an S. So there is no such thing as equipment. Equipment can be singular or plural. So equipment without the S is the correct answer. Okay. Huang Ang. Huang Ang.
Here I am.
Huang Ang. Yeah, Huang Ang. Oi, everyone please be ready quickly. Thank you. Can you read number 20, please, Huang Ang?
20 is you can read us in the comfortable surroundings of the hotel. Hello?
Thank you. You can relax in the comfortable surroundings, everyone. Okay, it needs an S on the end. Surroundings. You can relax in the comfortable surroundings of the hotel. Surroundings, if this collocation, you can have comfortable surroundings, uncomfortable surroundings, luxury surroundings, poor surroundings, but it is always surroundings, always has an S when it is used in this context. Okay, thank you, Huang Ang. All right, number 21, please. Chung Hu.
Yeah.
Number 21,
ไม่ให้
please.
The entrance look dark and scary.
Good. The entrance looked dark and scary. Entrance is the correct word. Number 22, please. Viet Tien.
Artists are creative people.
Good. Artists are creative people. Creative was correct. Duk Ang.
Yes.
Number 23, please.
Why are you so critical of his work? He
Is
just
correct.
made-
Sorry to interrupt, Duk Ang. Sorry. Why are you so critical of his work? Critical is correct. Ha Ling.
Yes.
Number 24, please. 24.
We need to know your decisions. Hello.
Yeah, keep going, Ha Ling. Yeah, keep going.
We need to know your decisions as soon as possible.
Good. We need to know your decision as soon as possible. This one doesn't need an S, everyone, although decisions would also be okay. All right. But usually you just do it without the S in this sort of sentence. We need to know your decision as soon as possible. Decisions with the S is also okay. But usually in English, you just say decision. Usually. All right, number 25, please. 25, Kang Uan.
She's too shy to look at people directly when she talks to them.
Good. She's too shy to look at people directly when she talks to them is correct. And the last one, Leon. 26, Leon.
Yes. Have they decorated the birthday cake? Yes. Yet.
Good. Have they decorated the birthday cake yet? Decorated with a D on the end. Have they decorated the birthday cake yet? Okay, good. So again, congratulations to everyone who got 100%. Lian, Kang Uan, Ah Ling, Huang An, and Ding Ming. Okay, all got 100%. So that's great. Okay, time to do some speaking, everyone. Just see who else has joined us. Kwang Ming. Can you hear me, Kwang Ming?
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Sorry, Kwang Ming, the connection is not so good. I can now. That's better. I can hear you now, Kwang Ming.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you see the page, Kwang Ming, that says week and days off?
Yeah. Yes.
You can see the page. Good. All right, everyone. I'm just going to, okay, thank you. What I'm going to do, everyone, is I'm going to go through some of this vocabulary. Actually, what I will also do is I'm going to turn my camera off because that might be contributing to the delay. So I'm going to turn my camera off. Okay. All right, these are some of the sort of questions that you might get asked in part 1 of the speaking test. Remember, these answers should only be 2 or 3 sentences long. Now, I'm going to identify, first of all, some of the words that you might like to add to your vocabulary for these. Words such as, some of these words you don't need to know. Okay, some of them are too formal, too complicated, words that you wouldn't normally use in conversation. But some words you do need to know as part of your vocabulary. Remember, and I think I've said this several times already, vocabulary, or the number of words that you know, is the key to doing well in the Ielts test. The more words that you know, the more likely you are to get a better score. So vocabulary is the key. So we'll look at some of the words, some of the vocabulary that you can use when you are talking about days and weeks. Okay, I'm sure you are all familiar with this word, favorite. Favorite means the one you like the most. For example, my favorite day of the week is Saturday. That is the day I like the most. Favorite. Remember, we looked at this before. Relax and unwind. I think we looked at this earlier. Relax and unwind is a collocation. These two words go together. Remember, a collocation is a group of words, 2 or more, that often go together in English. So it's useful to learn collocations, because then you learn complete phrases, not just single words. So maybe Saturday or Sunday is a day you can relax and unwind. Conversation, okay, the more your mark will improve. Okay, this word here, least favorite day, the day that is not your favorite, least favorite, least favorite. Liam.
Yes.
Liam, what is the opposite of least favorite day? What opposite of that phrase?
Is
What is
day
the opposite of least?
is
sorry, Liam, the connection is not good. Can you try again, please? Yeah, what is the opposite of least? What word is the opposite?
it's like favorite, like that.
Yeah, no, the opposite of least.
Oh, most.
The opposite of least.
Most.
Most, yes, most, of course. Okay, so the opposite of least is most. Okay, I think most of you should know that. Least favorite day, most favorite day. Okay. This word here, challenging. Challenging is a synonym for difficult, means the same. Maybe some of you find speaking in English challenging, just means difficult. All these words you should add to your vocabulary. So if you want to improve, please write them down, everyone. These new words that I'm showing you. If these words are new to you, please write them down. Challenging means difficult. Same thing. Challenging means difficult. Okay, looking at this, the words in here. Various. Various means just when you have lots of. Various just means lots of. Lots of. Various. You have lots of things to do. You have various things to do. Various, just a more formal way of saying lots of. Tasks is another word for like jobs or chores. Tasks means the same as jobs. Maybe you have some tasks, jobs that your mum asks you to do around your house, like clean your room, for example. Tasks and jobs are synonyms. Responsibilities, things that you have to do. Responsibilities. Maybe you are responsible for looking after your younger brother or sister. Responsibility is something that you have to do. I have a responsibility to look after my younger brother. Okay, responsibility. Same with commitments. A commitment is something you have to do. I have a commitment to study English every Sunday with teacher Rick. Okay, this is something I must do every Sunday. I have a commitment. Commitment is another word for an appointment. Commitment and appointment are synonyms. I have a commitment to study English every Sunday with teacher Rick. Okay, this word I think we've looked at before, routine, my daily routine, things you do every day. A routine is something you usually do. And this word here, typically. Typically is a synonym meaning usually. I typically wake up at 6 a.m. on weekdays. I usually wake up at 6 a.m. on weekdays. Typically and usually mean the same thing. So these are all useful synonyms to help expand or widen your vocabulary. Okay, I'm going to now ask you some of these questions. You can use any phrases from these answers that you like or not, up to you. But you are welcome to use some of these phrases. Okay, Quang Minh, I'm going to start with you. Quang Minh, Lien, An Nguyen, Jia Ming, Ngoc Linh. Okay, are the first five. Quang Minh, Lien, An Nguyen, Jia Ming, Ngoc Linh. Quang Minh,
Yes.
Minh, what is your favorite day of the week?
My favorite days is maybe in Monday because I can relax and catch up on some hobbies like go swimming or playing basketball, and I can also spend time with my families and friends too.
Okay, good answer, Quang Minh. Very good. I can also spend time with my family. Family, okay? Doesn't need an S on the end in this sentence. I can also
Okay, yes.
spend time with my
Yeah.
family. Okay, that's great. Leon,
Yes.
what is your favorite day of the week, Leon?
My favorite day of the week is Saturday because I can relax and enjoy my leisure activity and I don't have to go to school.
Great. Very good, Leon. Good English. Kang Ewan,
Yes.
Kang Ewan, what is your least favorite day of the week?
My least favorite day of the week is the Monday because it's because it's the first day of the week, so the transition from the weekend can be a bit difficult to me. And on Monday I have to go to school in the morning and in the afternoon I have some extra classes.
Okay, good. Good English. Kang Ewan, that's great. Jia Ming,
Yes.
Jia Ming, what is your least favorite day of the week?
My least favorite day in the week is Monday because Monday is the day I have to go to school and it's really broad and I have to study for all the time and I cannot relax in that day.
Okay, good. Okay, so next is Ngoc Linh, Ha Linh, Huang An, and Duc An. Ngoc Linh, Huang Linh, sorry, Ha Linh, Huang An, and Duc An. Ngoc Linh.
Yes.
Ngoc Linh, what is your favorite day of the week?
My favorite day in the week is Sunday because I can spend time to relax, do my hobbies, and I don't need to do my homeworks from school. It's a chance to hanging out with my friends and having fun.
Okay, very good, Ngoc Linh. That's good answer. Ha Linh,
Yes.
Ha Linh, what is your least favorite day of the week?
I don't like Monday the most because it's the beginning of the week and I have to end the weekend and start to school in the morning, and then I have an extra class in the evening.
Okay, sounds very busy. So I have to start school in the morning. You don't need to say at. Okay, I have to start school in the morning. Have to start school in the morning. Good. Huang An,
Already. For
what
me,
is your favorite day of the week, Huang An?
in my opinion, my most favorite day in the week is Friday, because it's a day that my friends are busy, and I can have a really fun time playing with them, and it's also the day that it comes out most of it's come out my most favorite anime.
Okay, very good, Huang An. Good answer. Tuk Ang.
Yes.
What is your least favorite day of the week, Tuk Ang?
For me, my least favorite day of the week is Monday. In Monday, I have to go to school, and I have to do housework and have responsibility look after my brother.
Especially Monday.
Okay, that's good. Tuk Ang, that's good. You say, sorry, someone else has their microphone on. Can you please turn the microphone off? Okay, Tuk Ang, you say on Monday I have to go to school. Okay, I
Yeah.
think you said in school. You go to school. On Monday I have to go to school. Okay, next is Viet Tien, Chung Hu, Ding Ming. Viet Tien,
Yes.
what is your favorite day of the week, Viet Tien?
With me, my favorite day of the week is Sunday, because at that time I have a lot of free time for me to spend my time with my family and my hobbies. And also the Sunday I could go and have some fun with my friends in the evening.
Okay, good. Chung Hu,
Yeah.
what is your least favorite day of the week, Chung Hu?
My least favorite day of the week is Friday because most of the Friday I always busy with school and some projects, and which left me very little time to rest. But after which limit little time to rest, mm, despite the fact that after Friday is weekend, I still hate it. However,
Okay, good, Chung Hu. Okay, good,
Oh.
fluent. Okay, Ding Ming.
Yes, teacher.
Ding Ming, what is your favorite day of the week?
My favorite day is Saturday, because in Saturday I'm really free, and I don't have to study anything, and I can wake up late, and I have some time for my family and for my friend, and I can wake up late and eating breakfast with my friend. After I can go out and play sports. Yes, I think.
Okay, good. That's good, Ding Ming. Long enough. That's good. That's fine. Thank you, Ding Ming. Okay, now we're going to go on to a different question. Okay, what do you usually do on your weekends or days off? Okay, so I'm going to start off different order this time. Ha Ling, you are first. Ha Ling, Nok Ling, Jia Ming, Kang Uwen, Lian, Kwang Ming. Okay, Ha Ling, Nok Ling, Jia Ming, Kang Uwen, Lian, Kwang Ming. Ha Ling. Ha Ling, oi.
Yeah.
Okay, Ha Ling. Everybody, please be
Hello.
ready to go. Okay, I can hear you now, Ha Ling. So everyone, please concentrate. Okay, Ha Ling, what do you usually do on your weekends?
I would typically use this time to relax and watching my favorite movie with my families. And
Sorry, Ha Ling, you disappeared.
Oh.
Nok Ling. Nok Ling.
Yes.
Okay, Nok Ling. What do you usually do on the weekends or on your days off?
I would typically use this free time for doing my hobby because it's the most day that I have time to relax. I usually do baking and hanging out with my friends, or simply is having dinner with my family.
Okay, that's good. Good answer, Nok Ling. Just everyone, please remember this word here is pronounced typically. 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 I would typically use this time to do my hobbies and relax. Typically. And again, it means usually. Means the same as usually. Okay, thank you, Nok Ling. Jia Ming,
Yes.
what do you usually do on your weekends or days off?
I usually the Sunday the weekend is the time that I can relax and have a football match with my friend and doing some my hobby.
Okay, when do you say hobbies, please give an example.
In
Such as,
like
such as,
play some game or drawing something.
okay, good. Okay, so good. So everyone, if you are going to say hobbies and you need to have another sentence, just give a quick example. So the weekend is typically when I do my hobbies. For example, I like cooking or I like watching movies with my friends, something like that. Thank you, Xiaoming. Kang Uan.
In the on the weekends, I
Can you hear me?
typically
Yeah.
relax and pursue the leisure activities. I usually sleep a lot in the morning, and in the afternoon, I spend time with my friends or do some homework from my school. And I think it's a great chance for me to recharge and unwind after a busy week.
Okay, good answer, Kang Uan. Recharge. That's a great word. Very good. Recharge. Liam.
Yes.
Liam, what do you usually do on the weekend?
On weekends, actually, I don't have like a specific schedule. Sometimes I will watch TV, watch my favorite game show, or sometimes I'm studies because one day I will have a test like that. No.
Okay, that's very good, Liam. Specific schedule. That's a very good collocation. That's great, Liam. Okay. And just at the end there, you should say, sometimes I will do my studies because one day I will have a test. That's good. Thank you, Liam. Quang Ming.
Yes.
What do you usually do at the weekends, Quang Ming?
I would typically use this time to unwind and take some leisure activities. In the morning and midday, I usually sleep, and in the afternoon, I don't have to go to school, so I have many free time, and I can use this time to hang out with my friends, play some activities like football or basketball, and in the evening, I can eat out with my families.
Okay, good. So only one mistake, Quang Ming. You can't say many free time. Okay, you have to say a lot of free time. Okay, many free time doesn't make sense. Many
Yes.
free time doesn't make sense. So you have to say, I have a lot of free time. Makes sense. Thank you, Ming. Okay, so the next ones are Huang An. Sorry, Ding Ming, Chan Hu, Viet Tien, Duc Ang, Huang An. Ding Ming, Chan Hu, Viet Tien, Duc Ang, Huang An. Ding Ming.
Yes, teacher.
What do you usually do at the weekend?
I go typically use this time to relax and chill with my family and my friend. For example, I can go out with my family and we traveling and camping. Uh, uh, or I can go out with my friend and playing sport. Uh, uh, is basketball, football, and badminton. And
Ding Ming, that's fine.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Ding Ming, that's long enough. Okay, only 2 or 3 sentences. Okay, that's good.
Okay.
Just 2 or 3 sentences.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, Chang Hu,
Yeah.
what do you usually do at the weekends, Chang Hu?
I would like typically use this time to um, playing game or spending time with friends and family, or simply just take a nap after a long day because like I was really tired most of the time in the week. And, and
Okay, that's good, Chang Hu. Very good. Viet Tien.
Yes.
Okay, Viet Tien, your turn. What do you usually do at the weekend?
In the weekend, I usually play games or spend my time with my family or with my brother. Rarely, my family would go and watch some film.
Okay, that's fine, Viet Tien. Good English. Look,
Yeah.
what do you usually do at the weekends, Look?
I typical on weekend I typically use this time to concentrate on my leisure activity and stay in touch with my family. I spend most time in day off to enjoy my hobby. For instance, I usually go I usually having a football match with my friend on evening Saturday. However, in some case, I just simply uh, do my homework to improve my knowledge.
Okay, good. It's long enough. I usually have a football match with my friends on Saturday evening, not evening Saturday, okay? Saturday evening.
Yeah.
Okay, and again, this word here, the Y typically is pronounced like an I, not a Y. Okay, so the word is typically, not typically. It is typically. This Y is pronounced like an I. Okay,
Yes,
and last, Huang Ang. Okay,
Yes,
Huang
okay,
Ang, what do you
okay.
usually do at the week? What do you usually do at the weekends?
Typically, I always sit in one place and play with the video games. But if I had money in a pocket, I would go to the bookstore and look for some books so I don't get cold all day.
Okay, very good. That's great, Huang An. Okay, everyone, thank you for that. Okay, so just remember with these answers, 2 or 3 sentences only. You don't need to speak too much. Only 2 or 3 sentences is enough. Again, going over some of this new vocabulary, be to some of you, this word here, which is great that some of you used it, typically means usually. This word outings, going on outings, means going out somewhere. If you go on an outing, you can go to a movie, you can go to a cafe, you can go to the lake. Okay, outing just means going out. I go on an outing. Okay, so typically outings, all right, words like tasks means jobs, okay, responsibilities, things that you have to do. Responsibilities, something you have to do. You have responsibility to maybe cook dinner for family. That's your responsibility, something. Commitments means the same as appointment. Okay, I have commitments. Listen with Teacher Rick every Sunday. Okay, relax and unwind is a good collocation to know. Relax and unwind, those words go together. Okay, thank you, everyone. Right, what we're going to do now for the rest is concentrate on writing task 2. First of all, this is something that I looked at briefly last week with you. How to think of ideas. So I looked at this quickly last week. Again, I will just remind you of the main ways that you think of ideas. So as I have written here, a lot of students get worried that they won't be able to think of ideas. Okay? Now, I look what on the internet not real. There are a lot of fake IELTS questions on the internet. Now you need to be careful of questions are much more difficult than what you get in the real test. So when you go to the internet and you look for IELTS questions so you can practice, be careful that you are reading real IELTS questions, because some of the fake questions, as I say, are much more difficult than what you will get in the test. So please remember, okay, IELTS questions are designed for everyone who has a reasonable standard of education. That includes all of you. All of you are reasonably well educated. Okay, you are all clever students. So the chance that you'll be asked about something you know nothing about is almost, okay? You will be able to think. You will be able to think of ideas for every question, because real IELTS questions, they are written so that anyone who has good general knowledge can answer them. Okay, they are never going to ask you, for example, how does a nuclear patient? Okay, you will never get a question like that. Okay, the questions they will ask you are always going to be questions anyone with good general knowledge can answer. Okay, point number 2, only look at IELTS questions on these websites. Okay, Cambridge, IDP, British Council, and the official IELTS website. Okay, they are the websites with real questions. There are many teachers online and many different courses online make their questions, and a lot of these are not real. Okay, so only practice the questions you see on these websites or the questions that I give you. The questions that I will always give you are IELTS questions. Next point, okay, you can never predict exactly what question you will get, but these are some of the common topics: education, technology, health, environment. About 80% of IELTS questions are something to do with these topics: education, technology, health, the environment, government. So as part of your preparation, remember you should be going online and reading top English news websites, e.g., for example, the BBC, if you can read it, okay, or other English websites, just to practice your English and also to general. Okay. A good idea. What's a good idea? A good idea is an idea that is relevant to the question. Okay, being relevant to the question means your idea must answer the question. To get a good score, you must answer the question. Okay, some of you are familiar with brainstorming. Brainstorming, I think, for this is not a good idea because you don't have enough time. Brainstorming normally takes some time to think of a lot of different ideas and write them down. Remember, for writing task 2, only have about 7 or 8 minutes to think of ideas and write your plan. Okay, not enough time for proper brainstorming. So the 2 ways I suggested, these are the 2 ways that you should think of ideas. Leon.
Yes.
Leon, can you please read Coffee Shop for me, please?
Coffee shop method. Imagine you are discussing a subject with friends in a cafe. This stops you going into test mode, which can inhibit your thinking. Family and friends.
Okay, good reading, Leon. That's fine, Leon. That's fine. Okay, good reading. Okay, so I've used some formal words here. Okay, inhibit. Inhibit just means to stop. Inhibit is a formal word meaning stop. Okay, yeah, I'm sure all of you are familiar with this. Sometimes when you go into a test, you get stressed. The stress stops you from being very creative. Okay, it inhibits your thinking. It stops your thinking because you get worried about being in the test and you get stressed. So it makes you tense. So the idea of the coffee shop method of thinking of an idea, imagine you're discussing just a subject with your friends. You are relaxed and unwinding with your friends, okay? And you are just casually talking about a topic. Maybe something like, is K-pop the best music in the world, or is Taylor Swift better? Something like that, okay? And everyone will have an opinion about that. especially if you're just talking about it with your friends. Okay, that is to help relax your mind, so you don't go into what is called test mode, which makes you stressed. Okay, it makes you worry about your score. You want to think of ideas with a relaxed mind. That is what the coffee shop method means. This is the second way you can think of ideas. Okay. Kang Ewan.
Yes.
Can you please read the family and friends method?
Family and friends method. If you ask your family and friends, what do you think are the most common things they would say?
Okay, good reading. So an example of this, do you think teenagers should have cell phones? Okay, do you think teenagers should have cell phones? So you might think, I think teenagers should have cell phones, but what would my mum or dad think? Okay, so in other words, you put yourself in someone else's mind. Okay, if you are trying to think of ideas for something, think, what would my relatives think? Or would my best friends think about this? I know my best friends, I know my relatives very well. What would they think? Okay, this is just to help give you some more ideas. So the first way of thinking of ideas is, first of all, think, well, of course, what do you think? What do my friends think? If we were talking about this in a cafe, if we were relaxed, if we were having a good time, if we were all laughing together, what would we be saying about this subject? The second way of looking at it is, what would my parents think of this? What would my other relatives think about this? What would my cousins think about this? Okay, this is the way to help you think of ideas. Okay, does anyone have any questions about this? Okay, so I hope this has made you less stressed about thinking of ideas. So the main things to remember about this, don't look at fake questions on the internet, okay? Only go to these websites to see the real questions, because the fake questions are sometimes too difficult, or they are not structured correctly. Remember to read English news websites just to help give you more practice with English, of course, but it will also help just give you more ideas. If you are reading news stories, 1 or 2 every day, okay, you will get different ideas about things, and particularly stories to do with these topics. These topics cover about 80% of Ireland: education, technology, the environment, government. That example I just mentioned before about cell phones, technology question. Also, it could be an education question. Cell phones maybe stop children from learning, but also cell phones can help children learn, because that means you can access the internet. Okay, are there any questions about any of that? Okay, time for you now. When I've done enough talking, time for everyone to do some writing. What am I going to do here? Hang on, I'll just share another document with you. All right, here is a document, all right, that we're going to write on. I want you all to think of some ideas for this, okay? Please write down 2 ideas, 2 ideas. You can write them on this document, okay? I'm going to share the document with you now. Okay, I've shared the link with this document in chat. Harling,
Yes.
can you please read the question for me?
All cars that burn fossil fuels should be banned and electric cars should replace them. Do you agree or disagree?
Okay,
Right.
good. Thank you. Thank you, Harling. So this, you might have forgotten, but this is an opinion essay. Okay, an opinion essay always has the do you agree? And remember, for an opinion essay, you choose one side, only one side. So you either agree or disagree. For an opinion essay, you don't do both points of view, just choose side only. What I want you to do now is for you to choose one side, decide whether you agree or disagree, and give me, write down, please, 2 ideas why you agree or why you disagree. Nok Ling.
Yes.
Before we start, what is a fossil fuel, Nok Ling? What is a fossil fuel?
Well, fossil fuel, I think, is like coal.
Yeah, or when you are talking about cars, what is a fossil fuel? What do cars use?
I don't know.
I think you do. Cars don't use coal, do they? You are correct. Coal is a fossil. But what is a fossil fuel that cars use? Okay, the word begins with O, 3-letter word.
Oil?
Not Ling. Oil, yes, oil. Oil is a fossil fuel. Okay, oil is a fuel, a fossil fuel is a fuel that comes out of the ground. Okay, oil gets made into petrol or gasoline. I'm not sure which English word you use in Vietnamese, but petrol or gasoline, that is what oil is made of. Petrol and gasoline and oil are fossil fuels. So that's what a fossil fuel is. Okay, so what I want you to do now, everyone, I've sent you the link. Please write on this document, okay, give me 2 ideas why you agree or disagree.
Các con hiểu phải làm gì chưa? Bấm vào cái link cái đó đi để nó hiện lên máy của mình để viết vào đó.
So please write your name so I can see who is writing. Please write your name and please write your 2 ideas. Okay, so you will say, I agree because, or I disagree because, and 2 ideas. So like I said, just choose one side. You either agree with this or you disagree. And remember, there's no right or wrong answer with these essays. I usually suggest you choose the side that you can think of the best ideas for. Let me take you a few minutes. If this was the exam, you have 7 or 8 minutes to write all the structure. So you have to think of ideas in about 2 or 3 minutes. And remember what I suggested before about how if I was talking about this with my friends in a cafe, okay, what would people say? Or what maybe would my parents think about this? What would my relatives think about this? And remember, there are no right or wrong answers to this. As long as you think of an idea that you can write about, that is fine. Okay. Quang Anh. Quang Anh, oi.
Hoàng Anh.
Quang Anh.
Hoàng Anh ơi, thầy gọi con Hoàng Anh ơi.
Yes.
Okay, can you hear me, Quang Anh?
I totally can hear you.
Okay, good. All right, just looking at your ideas, Quang Anh. They are fine. Okay, I'm just checking. So, Quang Anh.
What's wrong with it? I guess.
Okay, so your ideas are fine, Quang Anh. Okay. Okay, but just the way you have written them, that burn fossil fuels emit a lot of CO2 into the atmosphere. Perfect. Just here. Okay. It makes global warming, in saying more severely, okay, what is one word that begins with W? Quang Anh? Begins with W, has 5 letters. 5-letter word, begins with W. Okay, W-O, Quang Anh, W-O.
I think it's this.
No, W-O-R, yes. Okay. You can't say global warming more severely. You could say global warming more severe is correct, or global warming worse. Okay, that is better English. Good. Okay, and this here, Huang An. Okay, you can say one or the other both together. Okay.
What?
So you can say electric way than fossil cars are much better, but not both together. That makes sense, Huang An?
I didn't understand what you just said. Can you say again?
Yeah. So these two words here don't go together. Huang An. Okay. So you can either use one or the other.
Wait.
Does that make you can say electric cars are way better or electric cars are much better, but you can't say electric cars are way much better. Okay?
Okay, I understand. Thank you.
Okay, good. So either or, but not both. Okay, that's fine, Huang An. Good ideas. Duk An.
Yes.
Okay, just again, your ideas are fine. Duk An, just correcting your English. Remember, battery is a noun, okay? And a noun needs an article before it, okay?
Oh, yes. I understand.
So it must have this. Electric cars have a battery, can explode, okay? And they can be damaging for humans.
Yeah.
Okay, you understand?
Yeah.
This sentence, Duk Ang, this sentence is fine. Okay, that's good. That sentence is good. Not oi.
Yes.
Okay, Knockling, just looking at your writing, okay. Electric cars are not as convenient as cars that burn fossil fuels because okay, just need to correct this sentence, not okay. Please read all of this.
Yes.
Knockling, yeah, can you please read what highlighted?
Electric cars are not as convenient as cars that burn fossil fuels because their batteries run low when we use them, and it's difficult to find battery charging on roads.
Okay, so you can see the corrections I have not. Okay, just one more correction is this. Okay, Knockling,
Yes.
we call them battery chargers. Battery chargers. Okay, and your second reason, most of the people use fossil fuel cars. Okay, not pursue. Okay, this way, Knockling.
Yes.
Persuade them. Pursue means to chase. Okay, means something different. Pursue means chase
Yes.
or do. Okay, but the rest of that, that's good, Knockling. The rest of that is fine. Kang Ewan.
Yes.
Okay, Kang Ewan. Okay, this is English. Okay, Kang Ewan, very good. Okay, what is your second reason, Kang Ewan? What are you going to say? Just tell me.
I think the electricity is more sustainable than the fossil fuels.
Okay,
Um,
exactly. Okay, Perfect, Kang Ewan. Just write that. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Kang, that's perfect. Okay. Electric cars or electricity is more sustainable than fossil fuels. Perfect. Harling.
Yes.
Hey, Harling, I'm looking at your reasons. Number one, environmentally friendly. Good. Okay. What do you mean by it? What is it, Harling?
Is electric cars.
Okay. So in your reason, you would just say electric cars, okay?
Yeah.
Electric cars use electricity as fuel, so not it, but they, okay?
Okay.
Reason number two. Okay, that's good, Harling. Good English. Good. Your
Okay.
English is correct, Harling. That's good. That's good. Leon. Oi, Leon.
Yes, yes.
Okay, looking at your reasons. Currently, environmental pollution due to cars is severe. Therefore, replacing not it. What is it, Leon? Not it, but what is the correct word, Leon?
Then
Yes, them. Replacing them. Okay, not it, has to be them, plural. Okay, will reduce environment. Okay. What is the next word, Leon?
begin.
One more word. Two more words, sorry. Therefore, replacing them with electric cars will be better. What is next, Leon?
I don't know.
What is the next word, Leon?
Forever.
No, for what is the next word?
The
Environment is yes, environment is a noun, Leon. Okay, must have an article before it. Okay, better for the environment. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, and this is perfect sentence, Leon. Okay, perfect. Number two is fine, no problem. Tian.
Yes.
Okay, so I hope you are not using AI to write this.
No, I'm not.
Good, that's great, because the writing is good, Tian. Okay, that's very good.
Yes.
Okay, so the English is fine. Okay, the only thing I would change, normally waste doesn't need an S in this sentence. Okay, less waste for the environment.
Okay.
Okay, good, Tian. Chung Hu.
Yeah.
Okay, Chung Hu, looking at your reasons. Okay, so the reasons are fine. Just change your English a little bit, Chung Hu.
Where should I
Okay,
change?
so it will be, yes. Despite the fact that fossil fuel is really harmful, causes air pollution, it's still convenient. Hard to use an electric car for most people. Okay. Probably instead of saying hard, you would use the word difficult, okay? Is better. Okay? And instead of use this. You? You. I can't hear you, Chung Yu.
Yeah.
Okay, I can hear you now. Okay, so you can see I've changed. It will be difficult to change to an electric car for most people. Okay, this one here, okay, not with Chung Yu, are friendly. Do you know what the word should be? Not
Friendly
with.
to the environment.
Begins with F.
Mm.
For. Okay. 4 or 2, Chung Yu. 4 or 2. But not
for the environment.
Yeah, 4 or 2. Either one is correct. Okay, and this one. Okay, found is past tense, of course. Okay, so we need to look at present tense. Fine. The rest is fine, Chung Yu. That's good. Jiaming.
Yes.
Okay, Jiaming, just changing some of your English, okay? So this should be, okay? Okay, it called, okay, and discharges, has to be present tense, okay? Not past tense.
Yeah, okay.
It should be replaced by. By an electric car, because electric is more convenient and friendly with the environment. Because easily using electric, form of this word, Jiaming, should be used. It can be charged easily using, do you know?
Electric.
Electricity.
Yes.
And you to go to the gas station. You don't need to get it charged right in your house. Okay, and again, this should be present tense, Chung Yu. So what should this word be?
Emit.
Almost. Emits.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, the rest of it is fine, Chung. Good. Quang Minh. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Quang Minh, just looking at your ideas.
I forgot.
Okay, the ideas are fine. They're good. What did you think? That's fine. I'm going to leave that, okay? Ideas are fine. Okay, and that's good vocabulary, Quang Minh.
Yeah.
Okay, Ding Ming.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Ding Ming, just changing some of your words. So fossil fuels have carbon emissions, okay? Other way around. Oops. Okay, fossil fuels have carbon emissions. Okay, that's fine, Ding. Okay, the rest of that is fine. Your ideas are fine. Okay, going to stop now just for the moment. Okay, so it was good. Everyone had some good ideas. Okay, your ideas are all fine. That's great. All right, I just changed the English in some of the ideas. Okay, but your ideas are all fine. So that is the end of the lesson for today, everyone. All right, so we will continue looking at this essay. So we need to look, remember when we're doing essay, with you again. Remember, for any essay, okay, this, some of you will remember, is called the thesis statement. Okay, this is the thesis statement. The first sentence is the thesis statement. What do you need to do with the thesis statement when you are doing a task 2 essay? What do you need to do with it? Huang Ang, Huang Ang.
Yes.
Yeah, Huang Ang, you can see I have highlighted the thesis statement, okay?
Okay.
In your first paragraph of your essay, what do you need to do with this thesis statement?
You need to describe that you agree or disagree with it.
Not quite. Word begins with P. Huang Ang, what do you need to do with it? The word begins with P. P. No. Okay. Duk Ang.
Yes.
Can you remember this thesis statement? What do you need to do with it? In the first paragraph of your essay, what do you do with it? It begins with P. You need to do what with it?
I think is introduce the problem.
Not quite. The word begins with P. Okay, begins with P. Liam.
Yes.
Liam, what do you need to do with this statement? The word begins with P. In the first paragraph, in the introduction to your essay, what do you do with this statement? Can you remember? Word begins with P. Okay, one more try. Not Ling.
Yes.
What do you do? See the thesis statement. I have highlighted the thesis statement. In the first paragraph of your essay, what do you do with the statement?
I should repeat it.
It begins with P. It begins with P. You need to, What? Okay, no one's sure. The word, everyone, is paraphrase. Paraphrase. Okay? The first thing you do is paraphrase in the introduction. Okay, next week we will practice that more. All right, we will practice some paraphrasing. But it's great that you all thought of some ideas. That's good. All your ideas were good, everyone. So it's past. That is the end of the lesson for today. Does anyone have any questions before I finish? Okay, everyone. Thank you for coming this afternoon. I know the internet connection has been a little bit slow. I will change that for next week. Make sure my internet connection is fast enough. So everyone, I hope you have a good week. I hope you can relax and unwind for the rest of today. Hope you have a great week. I look forward to seeing you all next Sunday. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
See you again.
Bye, teacher.
Bye.
Tambia, everyone.